Hello, hello, good to be back, good. Wait a minute. What? Who? You never. What the bloody hell did you let me sing that for? What are you. Folks, pretend you never heard that. I've not got the time to delete and mess about. I've got loads on today. I've got loads on. It's getting late. I've worked. I wanted to get some stuff done before work. I've not had a chance. I've got about 6 or 7 subjects to cover. Most of them very short messages. I've been away for a couple of days. Not a lot's happening, but I found bits and pieces to mention. I've got lots to get through. You know I don't delete. You know I don't re-look at things and start again. I did not realise who recorded that. I didn't. I don't hold truck with anybody that does anything like that. I'm not in their camp at all. I try to be straight, decent and normal. I am sorry. Forget you heard it. It's easier than me deleting and starting again, so just forget you heard it. Wedding, how did it go? Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Any down points of the whole weekend? Yes, there was one. The father of the bride made a right fool of himself. Unfortunately for me, I happen to be the father of the bride. I actually got asked to sit down. That's unheard of in a father of the bride speech, isn't it? I'm going to tell you why later this week, because I've not got time now. There's a story that goes with it. Yeah, I blame yourselves partly. I do. My mind's weird. I've got a weird mind. You might have noticed that if you've been on here long enough. I try to be decent and honest and straight, but I have some weird thoughts. And I aired one of them at the old speech. It was going down really well. Everybody was laughing. Unfortunately, my beloved to my right, yes, she was on my right, wasn't really enjoying it. So what I did was I curtailed my speech, let everybody else talk, and then came in with a little bit more. But the actual speech I was going to put in, the things I was going to actually say, I didn't get to say. So what I'm going to do over the next couple of days, I'll let you know what I did say, because it's a funny story. You'll think I'm taking the mick out of people. I'm not. It's a funny story, I promise you that. It was going down well, like I said. And then I'm actually going to air the speech that I should have aired on here. I might even have to walk off camera because I can see myself getting emotional whilst airing it. But my daughter's away with a new beau, her husband, on honeymoon now. So I'm going to do it on here, and I'm going to let her know it's on here and let her watch and listen to it. So really, it's not for anybody else. But if people want to watch it, they can. I've got no problem with that. You know, in many respects, she never got the speech I wanted. But even more people than were there that day will get the speech. And by the way, married in Llangollen, what an absolutely wonderful wedding. What a wonderful venue. What wonderful people. I can honestly say, before this weekend, the best wedding I've ever been to, and it might sound silly this, was my own. We had a brilliant day. Everything about it was brilliant. And the people that were there were brilliant. And there was loads and loads and loads of them. It was a massive do. My daughter's wasn't as big a do with numbers. It certainly was financially. It was a top place you went to, but it was brilliant. The people could not do enough for you. It was fantastic. The only downside with it was the meal was brilliant. But the main meal, the main part, I thought somebody from our party the day before had done a jungle challenge and got no stars. Because the main part of it, if that was a round plate and the plate was that big, that'd be probably the amount of food that was on there. Not good for a big lad like me. Very tasty. Oh, very, very tasty. Do they call it Novo Cuisine or something like that? I'd rather have a Toby, but that's just me. Had it have been a Carvery, it'd have been a Bobby Dazzler. But what was served up, I thought, is that it? I kept thinking there's going to be more to come. There wasn't. Starter, beautiful. The old pudding, oh, a delight. Absolutely lovely. Main course, tasty. But as soon as I tasted it, it was gone. There was none there. Other than that, it was brilliant. As I say, I've not found out yet who'd been in the jungle, but he definitely got no stars. In fact, I don't ever watch the jungle, but I believe when it doesn't work out, they get rations. I bet they had more than I had in that main course. Anyway, I digress. I'm going now. I've got lots of messages to record. There's 6 or 7. The biggest and best one, the one that I'm more into, will be at the end. It's on the back of my wishes from the video from before I went away. None of them came true, by the way. And that's an in-depth thing. The other things, there's going to be some real shorties in there, because from what I can gather, nothing much has happened over the weekend. I spent all yesterday, when I got back, it was late yesterday, going through all the videos on my TV, not WhatsApp, everything on MSN, everything on YouTube. And I thought, there's virtually nothing to talk about. Nothing's gone on. It's really worked in my favour. Sunday and Monday were absolutely dead days, as was Tuesday, really. Today there's a little bit more. But I found a couple of what I think might be classed as nuggets. So anyway, I'll air them shortly. But listen, thanks for everyone for staying with the channel. I appreciate it. The subscribers went up while I've been away. It's only about 4 more, but it was brilliant. I thought, well, why would 4 join when I'm not here? Is that telling me something? Well, I'm going to carry on with it, tell me anything or not. You've got me now, and you're not going to get rid of me.